Any endeavor at a totally thorough list of fears would essentially be a work out in futility. Any list of fears may develop with the expansion of recently coined terms for already anonymous particular phobias. While posting all of the fears that exists isn't conceivable, it can be supportive to see through a list of some of the more commonly portrayed fears. As you'll be able to see by looking at this list, nearly any question or circumstance can end up the source of fear. The American Psychological Association officially recognizes only 100 phobias, but there are actually more than 500 of them in existence. With that said, here is a list of 15 of the most unusual phobias. Number 1, nomophobia, is the irrational fear of being without your mobile phone or being unable to use your phone for some reason, such as the absence of a signal or running out of minutes or battery power. Number 2, hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia, is one of the longest words in the dictionary, and, in an ironic twist, is the name for a fear of long words. Sesquipedalophobia is another term for the phobia. Number 3, arachibatrophobia, is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of the mouth. As with all other phobias, the symptoms of arachibatrophobia involve panic, dread, terror, anxiety, rapid heartbeat and shortness of breath when the peanut butter is wedged on the roof of one's mouth. Number 4, xanthophobia, is the fear of the color yellow or the word yellow. It is one of those types of phobias that most people don't even think about. We hear about fears of spiders, closed in places, heights and other things and think they sound reasonable enough. But fear of color seems strange to most. Some persons can even fear the sun. Number 5, ombrophobia, or pluviophobia, is the fear of rain, a fairly common anxiety disorder seen in kids and adults alike. Typically, younger children are known to suffer more from ombrophobia than adults. Thus, the fear of rain might be accompanied by several different phobias like the fear of lightning and thunder, astrophobia, fear of fog, homichlophobia, or the fear of flooding, antlophobia, and fear of drowning, aquaphobia. Number 6, omphallophobia, is the fear of belly buttons, and particularly of having one's belly button touched, or sometimes seeing one being touched. It is sometimes linked to the feeling of an umbilical cord still being linked to the internal organs. Number 7, trypophobia, is the fear of cheese. People suffering this phobia would avoid consuming cheesy stuff like cheese pizza. People fear cheese often because of their gooey appearance and cheesy taste. Trypophobes would have a difficult time getting near cheese and may result in cold sweat upon sight of cheese. Some trypophobes even fear the words cheese, cheesy, and similarly sounded words and phrases. Number 8, papophobia, is the irrational fear of the Pope. Someone suffering from this condition can anticipate a high level of uneasiness from just thinking about the Pope, let alone really seeing the Pope in genuine life or on TV. It can result in a full-blown panic attack, however, it may not happen for everyone. Number 9, chromatophobia, or acromatophobia, is the fear of money. It includes everything from the fear of investing, spending and the fear of thinking about money. Even the fear of touching money is documented. Number 10, triskaidekaphobia, is the intense fear of the number 13. Triskaidekaphobia is why some architects design buildings without a 13th floor. Many airlines omit the 13th row in seating. Even some cities and towns skip over 13th Street. Friday the 13th is considered a particularly unlucky day, and there has been a movie franchise that has profited from the superstition surrounding it. Number 11, somniphobia, could be classified as an incessant fear of falling asleep and sleeping, which is getting to be increasingly widespread in advanced societies. In some cases, it is confused with sleep deprivation, but this confusion just makes it harder for diagnosis and a chance of full recuperation. Dodging sleep can lead to genuine disorders, such as extremely decreased immunity, weight gain, mental issues and depression. Number 12, auranophobia, is the unreasonable fear of heaven or sky. Someone suffering from this condition can encounter much anxiety from only thinking of heaven, let alone really seeing a portrayal of it. Somebody suffering from arachnophobia may discover themselves avoiding that which they fear. They may take this to the extreme, by guaranteeing that they cannot be exposed to heaven in any way. For example, they may refuse to go to church, due to fear of hearing somebody talking about heaven. Number 13, hylophobia, also known as xylophobia, lophobia, and dendrophobia, is a psychological disorder defined as an irrational fear of wood, forest or trees. Some people find that their fear is worse at night, while others are equally afraid at all times of the day. Hylophobia can develop in response to a prior traumatic experience with forests, trees, or wood. Examples include being attacked in a forest, being attacked with a wooden object or wood. Number 14, pogonophobia, is the fear of beards, or a fear of men with beards. The exact causes of pogonophobia are unknown, but several things could contribute to a person's dislike of beards. These include a negative, or traumatic past experience with a bearded person, associating facial hair with illness, being unclean. People may not like how much of the person's face is hidden behind the beard, or possibly the inability to grow one. Number 15, epistemophobia, also called noseophobia, is a fear of knowledge. Sufferers would limit their information, avoid partaking in discussions, be uninformed and like to be alone, resulting in social anxiety. They would too forego reading books, daily papers, magazines, and a few would indeed avoid watching television. This fear can be treated by basically informing sufferers not to fear information or learning, since they're exceptionally vital and part of everyone's lives. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also give us a thumbs up if you liked the video and leave a comment below. See you on the next one.